Yo, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Channel Control. Got my boy BC in the house.
It's early.
BC's tired because I think I had him up late last night watching TV shows.
I'm trying. I was trying to get through all of Preacher. I was trying. I did what I could.
I understand that. Damn. Train of thought just gone.
Welcome to the show.
Early. It is early. As you can see, Matt is not here. BC is here. He's tired. I'm probably tired also. Spider-Man was okay.
We're not going to talk Spider-Man.
Yeah, but that's a movie, and we don't talk movies.
And we're not going to talk it because tomorrow, or I guess by the time this is out, yesterday,
yeah,
you're going to come and help me. We're going to record Jackass reviews, and we're going to get into that because we're going to get into that.
Yeah, we are. And here's the golden envelope with our tickets.
Ah, yeah, for WWE.
WWE,
Great Balls of Fire.
So,
which is the greatest pay-per-view name of all time.
And we talked about that the other night. When is that episode of yours going up? Is that
it's already up.
Go Home, right?
Yeah, Go Home is already up on the Jackass Nation Podbean channel where you can go and check it out and catch you, me, and Jason's opinions on Great Balls of Fire.
All right. So let's just get into this show. All right. First up, we've got Luke Cage. They've added their two villains to the show. I don't know if it's two more or these are the two main villains of the upcoming second season. But we have Mustafa Shakir, who will play John McIver, otherwise known as Bushmaster. That's the first Bushmaster, not the second one who was a relative. And Gabrielle Dennis will play Tilda Johnson, who was known as Nightshade. I'm
glad you said those names. Or at least the first name, because there's no way I'm gonna ever pronounce that. Like that's way past my understanding. It took me a good 3-4 years to be able to do Mahershala Ali, and that's not even right.
I don't even try his name. There are just some names that are like, yeah, that dude,
the guy, the feller.
The character Bushmaster appeared in Iron Fist number 15 back in 1977, and Nightshade first appeared in Captain America 164, and I believe the year was 1973. So these characters have been around for a while. So you can expect when someone says that, you know, this movie is racist because these characters did this, these brand new. No, they're not brand new. They're from the 70s. Shut the fuck up. Bushmaster got his powers through a process the same as Luke Cage, which in the Marvel Universe, there's two ways to get powers. You're a mutant born with it, or it's some kind of super soldier shit that someone was doing that you got your powers.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
It all derives from Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America has created so many freaking heroes and villains, it's unbelievable. Nightshade is has genius level intelligence in genetics, biochemistry, cybernetics, robotics, and physics, trained martial artist, and she is just a badass. Of course, there are certain things where in her story she, I believe there was a prison takeover or some prisoners that she got her hands on.
Yeah.
And one of her chemistry experiments was to turn them into werewolves. And of course, she creates a perfume where she secretes pheromones that allows her to control men. Kind of like Purple Man. Yeah, Poison Ivy, Purple Man, whatever.
Okay.
It's the pheromone control, whatever. I really don't know these characters too well. I mean, just the basic stuff about them I know. I've never read anything with them. I'm just hoping that they do this better than they did with the first season villains.
Well, again, Mahershala Ali, I think, was done perfectly.
Yeah, he was fine.
He was incredible. It was when you got to Diamondback, who was just a cartoony, over the top, pointless, underwritten villain. Mm-hmm. And they went to that same old trump of well, we're from way back together, and I'm your brother. And
yeah.
It was dumb. It was really dumb.
I mean, for me, it was that Cottonmouth was an awesome villain. Yeah. Oh man, he was so good. And they keep talking about Diamondback being so much worse. So I'm like, when Diamondback shows up, people are going to get wrecked. Shit is going to get just destroyed up this town. I mean, it kind of did, but he was not that great of a villain. Yeah, just the one note kind of, hey, my man, I'm back. I'm going to kill you. Yeah, so.
I'm going to kill you because of reasons. Like, Cottonmouth, like you understood where he was coming from, and those are the scariest type of villain, where you can look at them and you go, yes, I understand your motivation, like I get that.
You said I see where you went wrong, and I mean, even though he's a villain, he still wasn't like a bad guy. It's just that's just how he was raised.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. So again, like I said, I hope that they do a lot better with these villains. And there was something where I forget the lady's name, but they had posted back in February or March, I believe, that someone's supposed to play Nightshade, the same character, Tilda Johnson, in the Black Panther movie. But that seems to have changed. I went looking on IMDb last night, and I saw that her name was not even there anymore.
Okay.
So she's been removed from the Black Panther movie, and she's in Luke Cage season 2.
Nabaya something. That seems to be
Nabaya B or Bay. Nabaya Bay.
Oh, Tilda Johnson.
Yeah, that's the character's name. Yeah, the actress who's going to play her was that
Nabaya B.
Nabaya B. So yeah, that changed, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Castlevania showed up yesterday.
I have not gotten a chance to watch it, but I am seeing Facebook rave about it.
Yeah, I've seen people rave about it. Jason was like, I need some more episodes, and I'm like, it's okay. I don't dislike or greatly love it. It's an okay series. It's 4 episodes, about 25, 30 minutes each. It's really simple. This starts off with this lady going to Vlad Tepes, or Dracula, to learn the sciences from him, because she's exhausted all her knowledge as far as the sciences, and she wants to learn from him to become a healer.
Yeah.
Of course, back in those days, the 1400s or whatever, a woman practicing the sciences and having entrails and stuff in her home, witch! So she's killed.
Well, yeah, there you go. It's already been given a second season, and apparently they're doubling the episodes. They're going for 8 episodes next for season 2.
Okay. All right. I mean,
so it must be doing all right. They must be liking what they're seeing at the very least.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not bad. I'm not raving about it like some people are, but I mean, actually, I think more episodes would help a bit.
Flesh
some stuff out. But I mean, you can go check it out if you like it. Yay! If you don't, well, then you're on the wrong side of everyone else, I guess.
Yeah, because I saw it on Facebook and I saw everyone just exploding over it. I guess mostly it might have been just be post by Jason, but
probably just Jason. Yeah. Okay, so we're moving into the next one, which kind of comes from Castlevania, because the executive producer that did Castlevania is going to do an Assassin's Creed anime or animated show. Now, I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan. I love this. I want this to happen. This guy has been attached to so many good things. As far as his name is Adil Shakur.
Adi Shankar.
Damn. I'm thinking of someone completely different.
Yeah. The only reason I know that is because I've seen him on a lot of different shows and talk about a lot of different stuff. And he's a weird dude, man. Yeah,
I watched some of his stuff. Well, this Truth in Advertising.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, he's an executive producer. He was attached to movies like The Grey, Dread, and Lone Survivor. He's done some video shorts. Power Rangers, that was on a couple years ago. The one with Katie Sackhoff.
Yeah.
And that, he was the executive producer on that. Truth in Advertising, which is a cinema verite version of these reporters or this group following around Eddie Brock.
Oh yeah,
just follow just his day-to-day.
That was an amazing short too.
Yes, about 14 minutes. It's on YouTube, but because of the music he uses in it, they have a copyright strike, so it's just silent. You're gonna have to find the video on Vimeo. Mm-hmm. Go check it out. I mean, it's not a huge production, but it is pretty cool to check out.
It is. It's a great. It made me really excited and want a Venom project, which is what we're getting.
We're getting anyway. Yeah, but
it's gonna be weird to see, but I'm excited for it nonetheless.
And he was also the executive producer behind Dirty Laundry. If you know that one, the Punisher story that came out online with Thomas Jane.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's some of the stuff that he's been behind. People are already raving about Castlevania. So right now, all I want to know is what story is he going to tell? Is he going to use Desmond, or is he just going to use some random person? Because the story with Desmond actually it's a pretty solid story, but you're using Ezio.
Yeah.
Whereas the other ones is like the faceless, like the user, you have Edward, Connor, what was the last one? The twins, Jacob and Evie Fry and Arno. So you've got a bunch of stories to tell, or you could just tell a completely different story.
And here's my question, because I haven't seen the film yet. But from what I understand, everyone says when it is in the Assassin's era, when it's back in time, those sequences are all really good, and they should have stuck with just doing more of that.
Yep.
And maybe not go the route of the game, of the fact that it's somebody reliving those tales. Maybe just tell the tale of back then. Would that be something that might work, or because you think it's anime, it might work all right this time doing the whole?
Well, I believe that you should show outside of the Animus to kind of develop. Okay, this is the person that's going in. They want him to find some clue to the Apple of Eden and so on and so on. And then once they put them in an Animus, you leave it there.
Yeah.
Because even when I play the game, there are times where you can come out of the Animus and just walk around and do stuff. I'm like, fuck that, I'm staying in the Animus.
Yeah.
I spend my entire time in there. So, just for show, storyline, development stuff, show, hey, we're in this facility. They're putting this guy in this. He's this person related to that, and zoom, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I would like see that. That's what I think. I think that might work a little bit better than back and forth, trying to do a story in present time as well as past. Mm-hmm. Something maybe something a little like Matrixy, where you lock in and you're in.
Yeah.
So interesting to see.
I mean, they have asked Netflix, with different news sources that went to Netflix, asked them about the whole series, and they're pretty much hush hush about the whole thing.
Yeah,
they haven't said a word. So we just have to find out something later or when it comes out, because you don't know. I mean, you think that Netflix would jump on something like that, but anyway, whatever. Our next show,
like a champ, like fist pump, like a champ, beat the beat up.
Jersey Shore.
Cabs.
It's T-shirt time.
It's Spider-Man, T-shirt time.
Jersey Shore has been, the cast of the original Jersey Shore series has been seen around Jersey doing filming, which leads us to believe that there will be a Jersey Shore reunion show.
I'm so excited. Guys, It's Jersey Shore back again. The train wreck. It's happening again, guys. Maybe this will lead to a whole nother, more and more episodes.
Oh my God. They would have to start with a whole new cast, man.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah,
we need the situation. We got to have a situation, bro.
The situation is about to end up in prison or jail for tax fraud.
Well, you know what? Hey, look, Martha Stewart with the jail for tax fraud. Screw that shit. This is the situation. Look, we may have a situation, but we're gonna have a situation. I'm just saying. All right, we gonna go out there.
The situation is in a situation.
We gonna get some Ron juice. We gonna beat up the beat. It's time to GTL once again. Let's do it, bro.
Oh my god. I mean, okay. I did not want to watch Jersey Shore. I was like, no, this is not happening ever. No way possible. I finished Breaking Bad on Netflix, everything, and I had nothing to watch. So I put on the episode of Jersey Shore. 2 weeks later, I was done with Jersey Shore. And I was in withdrawals, man.
Right? I'm telling you.
Like he said, it is a train wreck. And it's a train wreck you can stop. At any moment, you can stop it. But you're like,
nope, you gotta watch it.
I want to watch these two trains hit.
I'm not kidding. Literally, the first thing I saw of Jersey Shore was when the dude punched Snooki in the face.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, he just like punched that chick. Like, I got it. And I literally went and started I own the entire series on Blu-ray.
Oh
That's how much I love this. My entire wrestling persona is legitimately based on Pauly D and Ronnie combined together. All right, like I'm from Jersey. I rep that shit, yo. Like real talk. Like I cannot wait for this. Because we've been hearing rumors about it for years, and I'm so excited to see it. So I love every single one of them.
I mean, you've got Let's kind of run through the cast right now. Okay, so we got Mike. The situation.
We got a situation.
Yeah, he said he's tax fraud, and we don't know what's going on with him. He tried to start up a show.
The Sorrentinos. No, it's still going on. The Sorrentinos.
It is on. Okay.
I don't know what channel it's on. I don't know. It's not on any like streaming services, so it's really like.
Is it like Bravo or? One
Yeah,
of those
it's something like
channels?
that. And I'm like, well, I can't really watch this, so but. I'm, Mikey.
Okay. So, Ronnie, the big meathead.
He started up a clothing line. I know that.
Really?
Yeah. Other than that, I'm not sure whatever else he was doing.
Okay, yeah.
And he was doing some like workout stuff.
All right. I really haven't heard much about him either.
He was always my boy, man. Cause he knocks that one dude out in one shot. Like the episode is entitled "One Shot, Son," because this dude's talking shit and he just runs and just boom, dude was out.
Down for the count.
Ouch.
Okay, Pauly D. I have heard a couple things about Pauly D.
Oh,
there was a video that was online with him doing his DJ thing, and it was pure garbage.
Oh, you're out your damn mind.
It was straight.
You are out
garbage,
of your damn mind.
Son.
Look. Pauly D is a world-renowned DJ. All right, Pauly D is up at the Palms. Pauly D is up at the Hard Rock at the rehab pool parties.
Pauly D is a name from MTV's Jersey Shore, and that's the only reason why he's getting booked to do stuff.
Bro. Guys, don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. Yesterday, or if you go listen to Go Home right now, he's talking about how much he loved Mike the Miz from The Real World. All right, so hold up with your hatred from MTV.
Oh, I'm not hating on MTV. I'm hating on Pauly D's DJ skills. Dude, he was scratching just to scratch. He changed songs like he's hitting pause buttons and shit. Pause that tape, play that tape. Yeah, it's like that, man.
Bro, yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like he had a deal with G Unit, but before G Unit folded, I don't know if G Unit did fold. They might still be running. I'm not exactly sure, but he did get signed to G Unit for a while, and he does shows every weekend in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. He DJs all the rehab pool parties, and if you've ever seen the rehab pool parties, those movies are dope.
Have not.
Oh, just go look up a picture of Hard Rock Rehab.
Okay, all right. There was another guy, I can't remember his name right now.
Vinny?
Yeah, Vinny. They kind of laid back, just, I'm just here.
Vinny started, he tried to do some stand-up comedy. I don't know how it's working, but he's a big social media guy. Like he's got a big following, and he just does stuff on social media and whatnot now.
Okay.
So I follow him on just about everything. He's actually pretty entertaining.
All right, so he actually is.
He's like
pretty
the
funny,
most
or-
level-headed of all of them.
Yeah, he was. I mean, actually, truthfully, Paulie D was also kind of like
Yeah.
he had really had no drama the entire series. I mean,
No.
there may be like two or
The
three instances.
the drama that Pauly D's involved in is him just kind of like riling up other people.
Yeah,
I love a good drama this time of year.
he can start some drama, but yeah, him and Vinny pretty much stayed out of everything.
Yeah.
But they had to push some drama on them because I mean they're there.
The show.
Yeah, the show. They're there and you're not doing nothing. So come on, get with it.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move into the girls. Let's start with the first one. The chick that got kicked off in season 2,
Angelina.
Yeah.
Yeah. She showed up in TNA Wrestling for a small stint.
Actually, wrestling.
Yeah, kind of, because there's a wrestling persona, Robbie E, who is also a good friend of mine who I worked with at MPX before. He is based on Pauly D, obviously, because he's from Jersey as well. And so they brought in Angelina, and he was a good guy. They brought in Angelina to be the bad guy, to kind of be alongside someone he was feuding with.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. So that's what she's done.
Yeah.
Snooki.
Snooki and JWoww have their own shows, like multiple shows. Snooki has an entire like empire now. Like she has her own blog.
Really?
Yeah, she has her own like website news blog. She's got like she's got a podcast. They've got their own reality show.
Well, didn't they stop their reality show?
They stopped one of them and started a new one. I don't know what it's called now, but it's something where they're moms and stuff.
Yeah, because I believe they both have two kids each. I'm not sure or something like that. Well, yeah.
And JWoww looks awful now.
Yeah, she looks.
Season 1, she was so fine.
She was fine through the whole thing. Then she got her boob job, and then was like, yeah.
Yeah, and then she started just doing all sorts of plastic surgery and stuff, and she I don't know, she looks weird now.
I was looking at some of her pictures yesterday, and her face just looks sunken in. It's just weird looking now.
Yeah,
and I mean, I was talking to someone else about people who start doing this plastic surgery and they get hooked on this thing.
Yeah,
and all they're doing is pumping money into this stuff, and they make themselves look worse.
Yeah.
But they think they're getting better and looking better, and it's just like, yeah, you got a third eye right now. What the fuck is wrong with that? So next we have Sammy.
Yeah.
All I know is that she had a relationship with Ronnie, and that was the rockiest thing on that show.
Bro, one of my favorite episodes is one of the times they're fighting in Miami. And Ronnie just tears the room apart, her room apart. Now, at the same time, like she's staying in a room with Situation. And Situation's on that. You know how they have those little confessional cameras where he's sitting there talking? Situation's talking about it. He's like, Ronnie was an animal, but he was a very thorough animal. Like he was throwing all this stuff, but he was making sure that it wasn't my stuff. Like he was just throwing things everywhere like an animal. But it'd be a table that was my table, and it had like one or two things of Sammy's stuff on it. He'd go over there, like, meticulously grab those things and throw those. But I loved it, man. Sammy right now, if I'm not mistaken, she has a clothing line. She's real into fashion and stuff like that now.
Yeah.
So she's part of the fashion world.
And I believe once the show had ended, they went their separate ways. I mean, they tried to stay together, but
yeah, they tried for a while, and then I know last I saw they had split up.
Yeah, that relationship of theirs was not going to work anyway, at least off of the show.
Yeah.
So unless he moved to her or whatever it was, it was not going to work. And finally, we have Dina.
I don't know what the hell Dina does now. I follow her on Instagram. You know, she puts some pictures up, but what other than being Dina, I don't know what she's doing. I think she got married. I'm not positive though.
Out of all the girls, other than JWoww, who's JWoww stayed out of a lot of drama, but she could also cause a lot of drama.
Yeah,
she'd do something, and these just like Paul D, she'd just sit back in the cut.
Until it was her time to go in there and brawl. And then she'd
until
get
it
in
was
there
her time. Yeah, but I mean, she had a little bit more drama than Paulie and Vinny, but yeah, whatever. But next to her, Dina had nothing.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, she stayed out of everything. Yeah, there was some shit that happened with her, but yeah, we don't know what's going on with her, and she stayed out and she chilled, and she was like, all right, y'all fight and do whatever the fuck y'all need to do. Leave me out of it.
Either way, I am so excited to see if this really comes to fruition. I cannot wait for this.
We should have something.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It's Jersey Shore.
Damn straight.
All right, The Flash. We've had some stories pop, people trying to figure out what's going on, what they're doing. I believe they posted a storyboard with the name of one of the episodes, The Rebirth of the Flash, or something like that.
Flash Reborn.
Flash Reborn.
Or
yeah.
there was the premiere's title is going to be The Flash Reborn.
Okay, yeah. I believe that picture also been pulled.
Yeah, it has been pulled since the announcement. But the question is does this mean they're following the Rebirth storyline?
Yeah, that's what people are talking about now. And Rebirth is something that just happened recently, as far as I'm concerned. It was a year or a couple months. But Flashpoint in the DC Comics created the whole New 52 universe. It changed a whole bunch of stuff all around. And Rebirth is kind of cleaning up that whole New 52 thing. They're kind of removing it from the continuity. Some things may stay the same, but pretty much they're going back to pre-New 52. And we've already had Flashpoint.
Theoretically.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, we had a Flashpoint. We had the TV version of what they can do with Flashpoint.
Yeah.
If they did Flashpoint on TV the way it was in the comics, we needed a whole lot more setup.
Yeah.
And we would have seen Wonder Woman and Aquaman on TV and a whole lot of other heroes. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So we're going to clean up the DC universe with Rebirth. And I don't know what to think.
I don't know what to think either, because look, I thought season 1 of Flash was some of the best television I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. Season 2, not so much. What are we on now? Is this season? Yeah, I'm hoping season 3 picks it back up.
Three was Savitar.
Okay, so season 4, season 3 was better than 2. But I'm really hoping 4 gets us back to the top up there. Mm-hmm. I saw they're jumping 6 months into the future.
Yeah.
And at first glance, I was furious. Because that's what they did after season 1, where they jumped he went into that big hole in the sky. And then they just jumped into the future at the premiere of season 2. And like, oh yeah, we handled it. It's over. Don't worry about that. I was like,
we're not explaining shit.
I was like, are you kidding me? Really? This is how we're just gonna gloss right over? Cop out ass show. What the? And so I thought that's what they were gonna do. But apparently we're jumping 6 months. But it's a 6 months without the Flash. Flash is still in the Speed Force. Mm-hmm. So I'm a little bit more happy with that. I'm like, okay, cool. At least it's not, oh yeah, we got Barry out. Don't worry about that. It's fine.
Yeah, and also don't pull Barry out of the Speed Force in like the first couple episodes.
I bet they will.
You can have this whole season go with
Kid Flash.
Wally, with Kid Flash being the hero.
You
can kick Barry out at the end if you need to.
Honestly, that's what I would love to see, but they're not going to do that. I guarantee he's coming out episode 1. Because that's what made me, when they killed Oliver Queen in Arrow, when Ra's al Ghul killed him, I was like, oh my God, like I know he's not dead, but give me 4 episodes where he's only in flashbacks.
Yeah, where he's just not there.
Right? Like that would be, because what show would do that? Kill off your main character and then try to legitimately, like at least like Family Guy killed off Brian. And I really thought Brian was gone for good. I really did. Because there was an arc where he's gone. We got a new dog. And this is what we're doing. So it'd be really interesting to see if they really did do some episodes without Grant Gustin. Candace Patton told TV line back about the October 10th premiere. It takes place 6 months in the future, and we still don't have Barry out of the Speed Force. Iris is really struggling to deal with that, and she does it in her own way. So it's going to be interesting to see where her character is and where everyone else is dealing with the fact that the Flash is now gone. So,
well, we'll see what happens when the Flash starts back up this fall on the CW. And now we're going to move into Game of Thrones. Too bad Matt is not here. He's missing all of this, but I believe he's in Greece right now.
He's at the airport. I know that. I saw on Facebook.
Oh, okay. He's at the airport.
Oh, by the time this airs, he might be in Greece. I don't know.
Yeah, he will be. So, we got the synopsis for the first 3 episodes of this upcoming season of Game of Thrones. And the first one we have is episode number 61, Dragonstone. Jon organizes the defense of the North. Cersei tries to even the odds. Daenerys comes home. And that's about it. That's what we have. Kit Harington, Lena Headey, Emilia Clarke. It's what they do.
Yeah, they're very interesting descriptions of the show.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, okay, now from what I understand, the big thing to take out of this one is Daenerys comes home. Because from what I understand in the books, I've never read the books, but from what I understand, she never made it back to Westeros. So that right there is a big part. I mean, Jon is going to organize Defense of the North, and Cersei is going to do whatever she needs to do to stay on that goddamn throne.
yeah.
So, yeah, big news, Daenerys coming back. Episode 62, Stormborn. Daenerys receives an unexpected visitor. Jon faces a revolt. Tyrion plans the conquest of Westeros. Tyrion up to no goddamn good.
Nah, that's what he needs to be doing. Because he working with the Mother of Dragons. He working with the true owner of the throne. All we got to do is get her to the damn throne. So he needs to get out there and organize conquering Westeros. I'm up for it. I like it. Tyrion's my boy. Tyrion my homie. What up, dog? Let's do this thing.
Yeah, but Jon is also...
Screw Jon Snow. Jon Snow is a little bit. Look,
he's a Targaryen.
I know.
He has the same right to the throne.
Yeah, but he don't want to be. He ain't a leader. No, he is a leader, but he don't want to be that king. He just wants to go off and do Jon Snow things. All right.
He just want to do Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. That's what he wants. He just wants to go do Jon Snow things. He's gonna lead this war. He's gonna help his sister, the Mother of Dragons, get the throne, and then he's gonna be like, "Yo, I'm just gonna go chill. Like, I'm done."
You're just gonna be the right hand.
No, that's gonna be Tyrion.
Tyrion. Oh,
Jon Snow's literally gonna be like, "Yo, I'm just gonna go up.
I'm just gonna go up north and chill by
like,
that wall.
Yeah, there's this wall up there. I'm gonna hang out.
As long as Sansa and Arya can go home to their castle, keep.
I think he's gonna go with them too. I think he'll go up and just kind of hang out. I think that's where he's gonna end up. I really do, because I don't think I understand that George R. R. Martin says that he is the hero of the story, but I don't care. The Mother of Dragon, you can't stop her. Like, she has proven this far that she is unstoppable. Jon Snow has bitched, moaned, and died. All right, she ain't died yet. She's always on top of the game.
He also came back to life.
Whatever.
I mean, that's a big thing.
Whatever. The Hot Witch brought him back. Okay.
That's like supernatural Winchester shit right there. Anyway, episode 63, The Queen's Justice. Daenerys holds court.
The Queen's Justice. And look who holding court. What up?
Cersei returns a gift. Jaime learns from his mistakes. His mistake was putting his penis into his sister.
This sounds like an episode of Full House. Jaime learns from his mistakes. we gonna hug it out at the end, like.
I honestly don't know. Like, right now, I'm not refreshed on what's going on. So as far as what's going on with Jaime, all I know is he lost his hand and he's freaking broody.
Yeah. You know what makes me happy though is to see that Mark Milord is directing a few more of them. Like, he's he's done some of the best episodes they've had of Game of Thrones, though, and I think he did Battle of the Bastards. I'm not 100% positive on that, but I'm glad to see him back at the helm of these, and I cannot wait for that. I know it's gonna be hard for me to watch episode 62 because I will be in San Diego during episode 2. So,
Yeah.
but they might be showing it there somewhere. Who knows?
Well, no, you'll be there. We will be flying back because that's Sunday.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll still be there.
Yeah. HBO Go.
Yeah, there you go.
If you have it on your phone, it comes up about
But okay, look.
20 minutes to half an hour
I
once it airs.
I literally don't have time to sleep in San Diego. I don't know where I'm going to find time to watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's right. You're probably going to be partying your ass off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so those are our news on TV shows and stuff. So we're going to just shift right into channel surfing.
Y'all liked my channel surfing last week, didn't you?
Yeah.
There was legitimate
This
surfers behind
straight-
me.
Straight on the beach with surfers. Way too literal. But it was
just
good.
saying.
I liked it. It was
I'm just
cool.
saying, if we're going to be surfing, I got surfers behind me. What up?
So my two shows are, one is Big Brother.
Okay.
I'm not going to go way into that. It's just, if you remember from a couple weeks ago, I talked about a girl, Megan, who I said, she looks like she's going to argue with people. Megan walked out of the house. People started ganging up on her. She was starting to do some, I don't know, kind of underhanded stuff. And a lot of people just attacked her. And it was to the point where some past issues that she had came back up and she was starting to get sick and so on. She went into the dining room and never came back out. And they told the rest of the guys in the show that, hey, she's gone. She can't do this. And apparently there was a sexual assault when she was in the military, and all these people just attacking her all at once. It was just a bunch. It started with like one person out of nowhere too.
Yeah.
Then another person attacked her. Then she had said something about a racist remark or whatever. Then that came back on her with these two girls just blah, 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 blah. So she was like, fuck it. I'm out. I'm done. I can't do this. So she left. Right now, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I didn't watch the last episode, so I still got to catch up on that one. But right now, I'm not liking Cody too much. It's kind of an asshole. So yeah, hate him. Death Note is the other show that I am watching now. I'm probably on episode 13 or 14, and this anime is awesome. I mean, I didn't watch it years ago when it came out in 2006, but I am watching it now because Netflix is bringing that movie out, so I want to kind of see the differences in them when it does come up. But again, like I said last week about Death Note, this is the American version. Everyone's getting mad because they're not using Japanese characters for this and that and so on. This is the American version. If it takes place in Chicago, why are they going to force in two Asian characters when it's happening in America?
Yeah.
Now, if the movie happens in Japan and they're using a white guy for Kira and a black guy for L, then yeah, okay, I can understand your gripe. But if it's here,
it could still be Asian Americans.
yeah, it still could be. But I mean, they everywhere I read, they kept saying the American version of Death Note. I'm like, okay, well, that they're probably trying to push this thing, but not too hard.
Yeah,
that it is the American version. So, as far as the anime,
but then again, you also have to think that the American version of Death Note sounds a lot better than them going, yeah, this is the cracker version of Death Note. like, what are they gonna do? Like, it's not like we can go, yeah, this is our white power version. Like, wait, what? That's not. We can't sell that.
This is the whitewash version of Death Note. Fuck all y'all. We want a white man killing people and a black man trying to stop them.
Boom.
There you go. So yeah, Death Note is the anime is, hey, it's A1, and probably anyone who's watching is sitting there going, no shit, motherfucker. We know it's good. It's about time you do. So yeah, it's good. So PC.
Me is obviously I did it. It took really long, but I finished Rebels. Have you finished Rebels yet?
I don't watch Rebels.
Oh, you don't watch Rebels at all? Yeah, I thought you were trying to.
I was starting to watch Clone Wars.
Oh, okay.
And I just when I heard it was going off of Netflix, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not watching it."
And then they didn't take it.
And then they didn't take it off, and I still haven't watched it.
So, dude, I loved it. I really did. I thought it ended a lot weaker than I expected it to. The last 3 episodes, I expected a lot more from it. When Obi-Wan did show up, I don't know who did his voice, but good Lord, did they sound like Alec Guinness. Like, it was perfect.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. My only issue was we had the standoff finally between Darth Maul and Obi-Wan, and
I saw people posting like, "That's it."
Yeah, it kind of let me down. Like, it's like 3 moves and Obi-Wan kills him.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Obi-Wan is a fucking badass.
Yeah,
dude.
okay, cool. But you basically took 2 cartoon series and built up Darth Maul in both of them to be an epic badass. A guy who has taken on 2 other Jedi, Ezra and Kanan, and they have had epic wars. Now, Ezra and Kanan, it wasn't epic, but they held their own for a little bit against Darth Vader. Mm-hmm. So if they're going to war with Darth Maul, you would think that Darth Maul's pretty talented. He's up there. So you would get something from him and Obi-Wan. Something. Not click, clack, doom.
Did he cut him in half again?
No, I don't even know what he did. I know he cut the lightsaber in half. He just goes, Jew. And Darth Maul just goes, oh, I'm going to die. Fuck, all right. And dies in his arms. Yeah. Obi-Wan being Obi-Wan, it's okay, buddy. You're going to die, but you'll be all right. But here's my thing. It's just because I have wanted the Obi-Wan standalone movie with Darth Maul again. And now, we're obviously not getting that. Because the way this show has portrayed it is Darth Maul has been searching ever since he was cut and brought back to life for Obi-Wan. And this was the first time he finally found him, and now he's dead. So
I guess Darth Maul ain't that good.
Haters. Bunch of haters. And the other thing I finally finished was Preacher Season 1. Mm-hmm. I liked it. I thought it was really good. There were very slow moments to it, but I did enjoy it overall. It was a hard binge. I'll give it that. It is hard to binge.
Oh yeah, the Preacher was a fucking chore.
Yeah.
Oh god.
This is one that you need to watch on a weekly basis, not on a binge.
Yeah.
And so now I have, I think, 3 episodes to power through of season 2 already. So I'm probably gonna get through those today. So by the time we get to the show next week, I'll be up to date on Preacher finally.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it. I loved seeing Howard Stark. He's really good in it. Ruth Negga is amazing.
Her character's amazing, yeah.
Not just her character, herself. She is incredible, and she is going to be a major star. If you don't know her name already, you're going to, because she is talented. Which is weird because I did not like her on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., really?
Did not like her at all. But maybe that was some of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. writing,
Yeah. Ain't that great a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. Once you said you were watching Preacher, I had continuously tried watching Preacher before this. I would watch 3 episodes and just wouldn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Yeah, I think I watched the first 3 episodes about 7 times until finally I really sat there and just looked at the screen and was like, I still know what's going on, but I know more than I did before. The other times I watched it, so fuck it, I'm just keep going. I kept going, and this is, it took me almost a month to get through the entire series.
Yeah.
But once I got to episode 7, I believe it is, where they
really starts
they introduced the Killer of Saints or the Saint of Killers.
When you finally figure out what's going on. Because they're slowly showing his story throughout the entire series. And then that one episode where they finally show it to you, they start again at the beginning and they show you the entire thing.
Yeah.
And you see that he's in hell going over it and over it and over it and over it.
His entire life.
Yeah.
Or his entire afterlife, whatever you want to call it. Once it got to that part, I was like, oh, okay. This whole season has just been freaking build up.
Yeah.
And it was a slow burn.
Yeah.
So once it got to that, it was just bam, bam, bam.
It was a risk. I can't believe they took that risk because that's what people kept saying is like this is nothing like the comic. The comic is a road trip story. Like what is this? And then all of a sudden, at the very end, you're like, oh, this was just set up. Like it's all this was set up for season. They banked on this to hit a season 2. They banked on it going, look, if we can get a season 2, this is going to be amazing. So going back and looking at it, I'm like, I'm really excited for these next couple episodes that I'm going to go watch here probably today. So more than likely by the time this is aired, I will have finished.
Okay. All right. So we're going to move into our Love It or Leave It's. And as I said in multiple weeks, all we have right now are Leave It's. There are no more Love It's. They renewed whatever they wanted to. And the Carmichael Show is done after 3 seasons.
I'm really disappointed in this because I've met Jared, the creator of it, a couple times. If you've seen the most recent garbage film, the Transformers, then you know him too. He was the just random black guy in the movie that you never. I don't think he ever told you his name or his purpose for being there. He's just kind of there and gives like random comedy.
I think he was there as he found him in some news ad for a mechanic or something like that.
Cool. All right, whatever.
They just put me in here.
He's a great guy and he's hilarious. So to see this show gets canceled, I'm really disappointed.
Now, the thing is, the show isn't getting canceled because it's doing poorly or anything like that. It's because he said, I'm done. He quit. He left the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he left the show, and that is why the show is being canceled. Because that's like Stephen Amell saying, I'm quitting Arrow.
Yeah.
But you're the Arrow. I'm quitting Arrow. So Arrow's canceled. So yeah, that's what happened here.
I wonder why.
And it stems from an episode, or this is what it's strongly believed to be, that there was an episode that's going to be about mass shootings. And they pulled that episode after the shooting in D.C. where that Senator Scalise was shot and he's in critical care or whatever.
Yeah.
Everything worked out there. I mean, he's back in there for infection, but, whatever. And initially, everything worked out for him. And they said, we're not showing this episode. And he was like, why are you not showing this episode? This is an important episode. And I think it was one, I believe the name of it was the N-word. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on this. But they apparently used the word, the N-word, in that episode multiple times.
Really?
So, and where the shooting comes in, I don't know, but there is a shooting. And they pulled it because this senator got shot.
Wow, okay.
And, he was a little bit upset that they weren't going to show this episode because I've seen a couple episodes of the Carmichael Show. It's decent. I like what I see.
Yeah.
Dave Allen Greer is awesome to me. I freaking love the guy. So, yeah, they just pulled it. And I mean, this isn't anything new. They've done stuff like this before.
Yeah.
When there are mass shootings or some kind of horrible shooting in America, and there's a TV show that's going to display something just like that, hey, yeah, that show gets pulled. But I mean, he stood behind his show and he's like, we make people talk about things where we're talking about current events. This is something that should be shown. And if you're not going to show it, well, then I don't want to be on this show. So he said, I'm done.
Well, see, then that makes sense. I get that a little more than why he would be leaving and whatnot. So that's, sometimes you got to stand up for what you believe in. So more power to him.
Yeah.
And he'll be all right. He's a funny dude.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He makes more money than both of us combined. So, Still star-crossed. I watched one episode and I was like, yeah, I'm not watching this anymore.
I don't even know what it is.
It was the Romeo and Juliet story.
Oh.
Except the Romeo and Juliet die. So they continued the story with some other handmaiden and I was not into it.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm good. Okay, fine. It's gone. Bye. See you later. DVDs of the week. We have The Magician, Season 2. I saw the first season. I liked it, but I didn't keep up with it. I didn't watch the second season. It's on, I believe it's on Freeform.
Okay.
So it's a tad difficult for me to keep up with stuff on Freeform. You know, I'll watch here and there, but I'm not.
I'm totally still powering through Pretty Little Liars on Freeform.
The Missing, Season 2. I went to read the synopsis on this, and I was like, I don't give a shit. So, yeah, if the Season 2 is out, and if you want to watch it, there's a DVD coming out. Underground. So that was on WGN about slaves wanting to get away, and the Underground Railroad, and Harriet Tubman doesn't show up until Season 2. But, you know, the people helping the slaves to escape, and the slaves who did slavey things and ran. And I never heard any reason why it was canceled, if it was ratings or what. I mean, it's WGN.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to have very high ratings on shows, but I think they were getting away from doing scripted shows. Might be them or another channel. Can't remember, but whatever. Season 2 was their last season. It's over. It's done. The DVD's out. And The Tunnel, Sabotage, Season 2. Now, here's a weird one. This is a British-French TV show that started in 2013. Season 2 didn't come up until 2016.
Oh.
And it was based off of a Dutch show called The Bridge, which we copied The Bridge on FX a couple years ago, 2014, 2015, I believe it was. The Bridge was on FX. It didn't do well. They canceled it.
Okay.
So they have this, and they're actually doing a Season 3 for The Tunnel. So, I mean, if you liked The Bridge, or you've seen The Tunnel and you want to keep watching it, well, then the DVD's out there. I couldn't find anywhere that it's being shown online, like Hulu, Netflix, or Amazon. So everywhere it's paid. Amazon has it, but you have to pay for it. So, yeah, that's about it. That's all the show we have right now.
Sounds about right. Sounds good to me.
All right.
I guess the things to take away from this show are there's a New Jersey Shore reunion coming. Like a champ.
It's funny.
Beat the beat up, bro. Cavs it.
All right, folks. Hey, BC, you want to tell these folks about this Loot Crate stuff we got?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you know this, but look. From the Saturday morning cartoons that taught us everything we know to the modern classes that teach us what not to do, July's Loot Crate celebrates animation with an exclusive Rick and Morty item that will riggedy wreck the censor bar, plus awesome gear from Bob's Burgers, Futurama, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Loot Crate is a monthly subscription box service which provides boxes of geek and gaming related merchandise and always includes a monthly t-shirt and pin. Right now, you can get a discount on your Loot Crate by going to lootcrate.com/SCNSLive or putting in the promo code SCNSLive at checkout. You want to see some of the stuff you're missing? Go to youtube.com/SCNSLive and check out our unboxing videos where we show you all the awesome stuff that comes in Loot Crate, whether it's like Loot Crate or Loot Pets or Loot Anime or even Loot Gaming. Go check it out. You're never going to want to miss out on this. This is some really cool stuff that comes in Loot Crate. So go get you some right now.
All right, folks. And you can also check out this guy, Matt, Jason, and Cora on SNS Live Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Central.
That's true.
That is true. Down below is all our social stuff. So we don't need to say anything, but BC's going to say it anyway.
Except you can find me at RealJackassBC. That's RealJackassBC on all social media, whether it be Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. And now you can also find me on Stardust. I put up my first review of Spider-Man Homecoming, which we will be talking about on Jackass Reviews this weekend. Rob's going to be there with me. Find it on the Jackass Nation Podbean channel at jackassnation.podbean.com, as well as the jackassnation.wordpress.com.
My Twitter's down below. Bye, everybody.